In Turkey, authorities have taken dramatic action ahead of the holiday season. More than 100 suspected members of the Islamic State group have been arrested in a massive counter-terrorism sweep. In fact, the Turkish prosecutors saying 115 suspects, to be precise, have been detained so far. They were among 137 suspects identified by intelligence as planning attacks during Christmas and New Year celebrations. Officials say the arrests follow warnings that the militants were preparing violent operations targeting civilians. Remember, Turkiye shares a long border with Syria, nearly 900 kilometers, where jihadist groups remain active. That proximity has made the region a key concern for the Turkish security forces. And this operation comes shortly after a deadly attack in Syria on December 13, where a lone ISIS gunman, remember, killed 2 US soldiers and an American civilian. Back in Turkey, was orchestrating suicide attacks targeting civilians in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Turkey and Europe. Security experts saying these arrests show the continued global reach of the Islamic State and also the need for constant vigilance, especially during the holiday season. And for Turkey, this operation is part of a broader effort, basically, to prevent attacks before they can actually happen and to send out a strong message to these networks operating in the region. Remember, Turkey has been hit by several major attacks claimed by ISIS, including an attack on a Roman Catholic church in Istanbul during a Sunday Mass in January 2024. Before that, a shooting took place at a nightclub. This was in 2017. It killed dozens of people. The arrest coming days after the US, under the Trump administration, launched widespread military strikes in Syria to eliminate the Islamic State members and weapon sites in retaliation for the ambush that killed the US troops and the American civilian early this month. In recent days, in fact, Syrian security forces have also launched operations against ISIS, including 2 raids on the outskirts of the Syrian capital. In those raids, Syrian officials said Taha al-Zubi, identified as the Islamic State leader in the Damascus area, was captured, and Mohammad Shahadi, a senior Islamic State commander in Syria, was reportedly killed. Earlier this week itself, top Turkish officials reportedly visited Syria to discuss counter-terrorism efforts against ISIS, among other aspects. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.